Hey YouTube, this is Daniel Vanover, and I'm here with Miss Bitsy Carico, and we're going to give you your technology tip of the week this week. Ms. Carico is the guidance counselor here at Powell Valley Middle School, and she is the school testing coordinator for our Standards of Learning testing. Ms. Carico has also served as the district director of testing for Norton City Schools. Is that correct?
Yes, 22 years.
22 years. Wow, that's a good time. And she is going to show us how to set up expedited retakes and how to proctor cache using the PearsonAccess Standards of Learning testing. So we're going to get over to my screen and we'll start this technology tip.
Today I'm going to show you how to set up an expedited retake test and also how to proctor cache it. In order to enter an expedited retake test and proctor cache it, go to student registration, clear that if there's another name there, enter the name of the student, hit search, click on the student name, then go to assigned test. Now the first thing I want to do is check reading because that's what she needs the retake in. And I'm going to check to make sure that that student was not already a recovery student. Because this year, if they were recovery the first time, they can be recovery the second time. So I'm going to add a test. There will be several pages of test available. Since it's reading, it's going to be close to the end. And you need to be careful when you do this, especially mine is a reading 8, so there's reading 2 that's available, or reading 8 2002 and reading 8 2010. I need 2010. It will be listed twice because it will be listed with each teacher that has that student, so you want to make sure you get the correct teacher. Once you get into the new session, you're going to click on the ethnicity and you're going to click to show the race. And then the next critical thing is make sure that you mark retest. If you forget to mark retest and the student fails the second test, then they count against your school. In order to make sure I did that correctly, I go back, I look at my session that I've just added and check to make sure it says retest. Once you've got that, go to Manage Test Sessions, create a new session. I like to name mine EXP, then the name of the subject. Then you assign the test that's needed, and again, make sure it's the right test form. She is not a read aloud. I assign the ER main test form. I assign the date I plan for her to take the test, the time, and you would normally put a room because you need to know where to go to find that student when they test. I'm not doing that with this one because I don't know where we're going to test yet. Now it shows up with the teacher's information. If you click on student, you get the student name. I do that in order to make sure I'm putting the right student in the right section. Once I have created that session, I click on the session name, and then I'm going to go through the process of proctor caching that student. If you'll notice in the form section, it says ER main, meaning it's the expedited retake, the main test. Once I go to proctor cache, it will have the first page, and then at the bottom of the page it will say next. If this is the first test you're caching, then you need to hit next and wait until the computer says that that test is cached. I've already cached some sessions, so I'm going to go back to session details, and when I do that, I see that in the form number it has switched from main to a form number. That's critical because when you're caching tests, you only have to cache each form once. If you're like my school and you have 179 sessions, if you go in to cache each session, you're going to spend hours. If you do this process and just check to see if it's already cached, you can save quite a bit of time. Thank you. I hope this is helpful.
And that's how you set up Proctor caching and expedited retakes for the Pearson Standards of Learning test. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. And don't forget to subscribe below so you get updated on new videos. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Again, this is Daniel Vanover and Miss Bitsy Carico. We're signing out, wishing you a great week. We'll see you next time.